Hey, how are you today? I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Nina Lemtier here, and I wanted to talk to you very briefly about the power of visualization. So I found myself daydreaming. I've always liked to daydream. I've always quite enjoyed it because when you were little and you would be singing along to songs that you liked. I really loved an artist called Aaliyah, and I used to sing along and imagine that I'm Aaliyah singing on stage and stuff like that. And it really does make you feel good, when you're imagining things like that and you really enjoy the song. So it just got me thinking, because I'm on day 2 of my nutritional cleanse. And what I love most about this cleanse is that you get to eat and you just feel really good. I don't know what it is. It must be these gel capsules that you get. It's from the Brazilian rainforest. It's from a fruit, and it does something to your brain, and it just makes you feel happy. You don't feel hungry. You just feel happy. And so I've been having I love this program. And I've got a couple of friends that like to fast, and it's so funny how much of a bad mood they can get into because they want to eat and they just feel miserable. So I highly recommend doing a cleanse that you can eat on. So if you want more information about being happy whilst you cleanse, then send me a message and I'll be more than happy to share some information with you. So back to the topic. Now, the power of visualization. Gosh, I'm not the expert, okay? So I've read some articles, found these incredible experts that work with Forbes magazine, and I've got 3 top strategies. So first of all, have you ever imagined something that hasn't happened? So we've all been in that relationship when we are being stressed out by that person, and they may have gone out, and then you're imagining what they're doing when they're out. And you've got all these thoughts in your head and you work yourself into a big fuss. You become a fuss pot, yeah? So we do it all the time, don't we? We imagine things that haven't even happened and we get quite upset and we don't even know, like we've literally just imagined it. So what you've done is you have used the power of visualization, but you've used it in a negative way, okay? So we can use it in a positive way. And I'm going to show you how. So stick around if you want to know how you can positively visualize stuff in your life. So Olympians do it often. There was actually a study where there was a group of Olympians that visualized their activities they had to do before the races. And the group that was doing the practice visualization in their mind 3 months before the race performed better by 13% than the group that didn't. So Olympians are doing this. This is not a small game. Now, the first thing you have to do is you need to identify what you want, okay? You need to sit down, take time, and write down the things that you want from your life. Whatever it may be, write them down. Now, these could be joyful activities, these could be ideas, but anything that gets your juices flowing, anything that gets you excited, write these down, okay? Then number 2, you need to describe your vision in detail. So you need to document smells. So a good practice is to close your eyes and imagine yourself wherever it may be. What can you smell? What can you feel? Do you have shoes on? Are you walking on sand? Can you feel the sand on your feet? What can you hear? So you need to write down in detail whatever you can envision. And the more detail you can create, the more real it feels to you and the more endorphins that your brain will produce. Number 3, you need to start visualizing. Now, once you've done number 2, documented what you're wearing in the visualization, who's there, who's cheering you on, all these things, you can now start visualizing it. And just like you can work yourself up with a negative visualization, you can work yourself up in a positive way as well. So it's so powerful, and it's so exciting because you can literally create and manifest the life that you want. You can create events before they've even happened. You know, if it's a holiday you want to take with your family, like I'm constantly imagining myself on the beach in Mykonos, a Greek island, on the beach, lying there, chatting with my mum, and just having a lovely time. And you can feel endorphins, you can feel yourself getting excited. So I challenge you to go and do some visualization, write down, put your details down, and if you want the full steps, so I have another 5 steps and lots of other ideas that you can put in place. And I promise you, the more practice you do, it doesn't matter what's going on TV, it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. I know it matters, but what I mean is there's no point worrying about it. Like, there's no point. It really won't change anything. All you can do is focus on what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what you can control. And once we're through all of this, you're going to have all these ideas to go off and do. So yeah, you know, go ahead, do it, and let me know how you get on. I've got a meeting starting in 5 minutes, but thanks so much for joining, and I will see you possibly tomorrow. Bye.